Start of the second quarter here on WNYAthletics with Dunkirk up 18-9 over the Fredonia Hillbillies as Dunkirk got off to a 12-0 lead, but Fredonia was able to get some buckets in the second half of the first quarter, and we'll check to see how second quarter is going to go.
After racing out to a 12-0 lead, Fredonia did a pretty good job of clawing their way back into this game. 9 points, still a good way to go, but Fredonia's played a much better end of that first quarter than how it had started.
Carr's shot off the side iron. He was the one that made the shot to beat the buzzer at the first. Dulce with the rebound, the kick, and that's a three on the way off the side iron there. That was attempted by Chavarez.
Porpelia.
Oh.
Chavarez is on the varsity now, so it's got to take him off of that roster.
Yep. Says the shot was off the mark. So it was Porpelia that missed the three-pointer. As Ott has it. He'll try another three. And off the back iron as it's rebounded there by Odebrowski. Odebrowski was another one who played well off the bench the last time these two played each other. As it goes over to Dowdy. Odebrowski with the dish, and faking the three is Baber, and he'll draw the foul. Carr and Ott were in the vicinity, but it's going to be on Dulce. Or no, excuse me, Dobak. And inbound pass is loose. Got recovered by Cuthbert. Nearly 90 seconds into the quarter. Both teams looking for the first points of the second. Odebrowski into the paint. Two on the way off the side of the rim. And Porpiglia grabs the board.
Yeah, he looks like the shortest guy on the court, but he plays big. I mean, he got up for that rebound.
Ott surveying, looking for somewhere to go. Dish the Carr in the low post. And off the side of the rim again. As Cuthbert gets the rebound, finds Odebrowski to Johnson. Nearly 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Both teams have still yet to score in the quarter. As the bounce pass goes to Cuthbert. Odebrowski into the paint. He receives it on the wing, going baseline. Nice look to Cuthbert. Shot fake, two on the way off the side of the rim, but he draws a foul. It's going to be against Carr.
Yeah, they sucked Carr in down there in the paint towards the shooter, and as soon as he did that, a nice bounce pass opened up number 20, and he was fouled by Carr trying to get back a little too quick. And that's what you want to do with the big man down low, is you want to get him moving.
As Kenner will come back in for Dunkirk and Piazza for Fredonia. Again, both teams so far having trouble at the charity stripe. Looking to crack double figures on the board. They will with that free throw. So Cuthbert goes 1 for 2, making it 18-10. First point by either team in the second. As the pass goes cross court to Ott. And Porpiglia to Kenner. Back to Ott. And the dish on the pass, shot on the way, and it's going to be a foul. Xavier Bowen going to the free throw line. Bowen will look to extend Dunkirk's lead. First free throw is good, making it 19-10. As Phillips will come back in for Johnson. Bowen looking to go 2 for 2. Not quite getting in there, but scores down 19-10 as Odebrowski has it. Kick to Phillips. Cuthbert back to Phillips. Tried to find Piazza in the paint, loose ball, but Phillips is able to recover it. Bit of a 2-on-1 as it goes to Odebrowski. Dish back to Phillips. And a bad pass there as it went right into the breadbasket of Kenner. Ott taking the screen. And Dabrowski with the steal. And bolting with it down court. But he lost the ball. Porpiglia with the steal. Trying to go coast to coast. And we have a whistle. It's going to be a foul.
Good job there defensively. That's number 3 for Dunkirk coming back.
Let me turn your volume up so we can hear you at home.
No, thanks. Do you really think they want to hear me at home?
Hey, you were the one that decided to chime in.
It's true.
As Ott inbounds and he receives it back from Boland. Dolbeck paint, nice look to counter, and he gets it on the bank. Making it 21-10.
Kenner's one of those kids that if he devotes himself to the gym in the offseason, he could be a really good player for this Dunkirk program at the varsity level. He just has to keep on working on his game, be patient. His time's coming, but he really has to commit himself. He could be a special player here.
And the good thing is he's only a sophomore. As Ott has it as we're nearing the halfway point of the second quarter.
Ott's another one of those kids that plays multiple sports, has a toughness to him that you really can't.
Porpiglia was clearly holding on to Cave. Pretty much put him in a reverse hug.
That was a bear hug.
Bear hug would have been like a tight squeeze.
That was a tight squeeze, no, it wasn't a loose one. They were both going for that ball.
And he got away with it with a good 2-3 seconds. As the inbound will go to Johnson, who just came back in. And we have a foul. It's going to be against Dolbeck. Cave will inbound. 3:52 left and counting in the half. As Jericho gets set to come back in momentarily for Dunkirk. Pass going over to Cave to Phillips. Screen set for Johnson. And he's looking to run a play. Still 15 seconds off the shot clock. Oh, and a good poke away there on the steal. Oh, and a nice fake in the basket. Good there by Ott, showing the patience with the fake and gets an easy layup, making it 23-10.
Saying earlier, Ott just plays with a mean streak in him. And if he could focus, he could be one of those nice athletic players here in the Dunkirk athletics programs that he plays. He plays football. He's a good athlete, tough kid.
And Jericho coming back in for Dolbeck. Last time these two teams played each other, Jericho, he showed the strength from 3 as a shot attempt there by Cave was off the side of the rim, but he gets a steal. And the pass to Piazza, and wild pass is going to be between Jericho, and he'll win that battle. Layup on the way, and he gets it in. Making a 7-0 run for Dunkirk, 25-10.
It's just some very good hustle there on 14. Steals the ball, takes it to the hoop. And that was a tough 2 points.
And Cuthbert's layup off the side of the rim, but he gets his own rebound, and he'll kick it back to Phillips. Neither team has made a 3 until now, as Brennan Cave hits a triple from the wing, and it looks like we're going to have a full timeout here by Fredonia. So Cave's triple cutting the deficit down to a dozen, 25-13, with 2:20 left in the half. Full timeout by Fredonia here on WNYAthletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
Or an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. More information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Less than 2.5 minutes left in the half, and that timeout brought to you by Dan Cha-Cha Injury Attorneys as the first horn sounds off, and that horn means you got to get back out in the court.
Coming up at 7:30, we're staying right here. We're doing the varsity game after Dunkirk and Fredonia. We stopped at Fred's, Mrs. Fred's, I should say, on Water Street.
Yeah.
I think it's on Water Street before the game. They did a pretty good job. What'd you get, Norm?
Oh, I got the smoked pork tacos. They were amazing.
Okay. Jeremy got a burger.
No, I did not.
No, he got the brisket cheesesteak. He and our camera guy did.
He didn't even finish it.
Okay, yeah. For everyone at home, I might be on a diet.
And Fredonia on a hard press here. And it's going to be a foul against Cave.
Hard foul right there. But when you're trying to block, you got to make sure you're set, Norm.
Yeah, you got to have your feet planted if you're moving. It's similar to setting a screen or trying to draw a charge. You can't be moving your feet or moving your body at all. Otherwise, 9.9 times out of 10, the ref will call it against you. As it goes over on the dish to Warzak. Jericho near the baseline, kick back to Warzak on the wing. He can still use the dribble, but he'll lob it over to Kenner. Quick dribble and a nice layup there, making it 27-13. And Phillips receiving it from Johnson. A little more than 90 seconds left in the half as Johnson receives it. And a bit of a wild pass, but Cuthbert able to make the catch. Cave, another triple. Back-to-back threes by Cave. That one from the corner pocket. No pool stick required, making it 27-16. As the dish goes from Ott on the pass to Boland. Kenner receives it on the paint from Jericho. Jericho three in the corner. Off the side iron. Kenner gets the rebound. Two on the way and short.
Kenner was just abused as he was going up for that shot. I can't believe that the whistle didn't go there.
So the ref looked like he was about to call it, then he put his arm down halfway up.
Sometimes when it's bang, bang, it's hard to determine. And Cave again, heat check, but this time it's an air ball. Cave with both threes from either team in the entire game so far. As there's a 13 and change difference between the shot and the game clock as it goes to Warzak. Warzak to Jericho. Cross court to Warzak. Ott going baseline. Nice look to Kenner. And another layup for him. He's had a busy first half. And with the clock running, Fredonia will look to stop the bleeding and get a field goal in before half. Phillips weaving around the half-court line to dish on the pass to Piazza. Nice look to Johnson. That's a three, and that's an air ball. And with 5.9 left, that's a good amount of time for Dunkirk to get the hustle down court and get a decent shot off. They beat the buzzer once already. At the Jericho, it's not going to count. One pass too many, but Dunkirk up by 13, 29-16 here at the half. And second quarter brought to you by Damon University on WNYAthletics.
And that's about as good as a first half that you can play if you're a high school basketball team.
I completely agree.
Excellent job there in the first quarter. Not a bad job for Fredonia for trying to get themselves back in the game, but that's the best I've seen Dunkirk play a half all year.
All right. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Need an electrician? Empire Electric is your residential wiring specialist. New builds, service upgrades, lighting, generators, you name it, Empire does it with hundreds of 5-star reviews that speak for themselves. Call Empire Electric today for your free estimate.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
For an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs, more information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Just results.
Your life can change in an instant after an injury. You need a trusted partner at your side. Hi, I'm Dan Chacha. At Dan Chacha Injury Attorneys, we're here to help you navigate the challenges you'll face. Our dedicated team fights tirelessly for your rights, ensuring you get the compensation you deserve. Don't worry, Chacha's got you. Call Dan Chacha Injury Attorneys today for a free consultation. Your injury is our priority.
Call 648-3030. Just results.
Look, Patriot account is not going to close itself. Looks like you're going to be here late again. I need this by morning.
Oh no, not again. My son has a football game tonight.
WNYAthletics.com. You can link me later.
WNYAthletics. Your home for high school sports.
Yes. Western New York Immediate Care. Since 2005, our hometown urgent care walk-in clinics have been committed to providing the highest quality urgent care for the Western New York community. With 4 convenient locations in Amherst, Buffalo, Depew, and Orchard Park. We are open every day, including holidays. Walk-ins welcome or reserve a time. We have on-site labs and x-rays, and you'll always see an in-person provider. Visit WNYImmediatecare.com.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For more information, visit www.paulwolfagency.com.
Seek your next adventure. Make your next memory. Explore your next connection. What will you do next?
Were you injured in a car accident? Or were you injured on the job? Don't wait. Call your patient coordinator, Tom Prince, at 716-771-9690. One of the hardest things to do is to find a physician that accepts no-fault car insurance or workers' compensation insurance. Let your patient coordinator help you find the physicians that can get you on the road to recovery.
We are proud to serve our country, to serve our local communities, to wear the uniform, to be a soldier, to serve abroad when and where duty calls. We are ready to stand with our brothers and sisters to defend, to serve, to fight. We're always ready, we're always there. We are the New York Army National Guard.
Western New York Immediate Care. Since 2005, our hometown urgent care walk-in clinics have been committed to providing the highest quality urgent care for the Western New York community. With 4 convenient locations in Amherst, Buffalo, Depew, and Orchard Park. We are open every day, including holidays. Walk-ins welcome or reserve a time. We have on-site labs and x-rays, and you'll always see an in-person provider. Visit WNYImmediatecare.com.
Just results.
Your life can change in an instant after an injury. You need a trusted partner at your side. Hi, I'm Dan Chacha. At Dan Chacha Injury Attorneys, we're here to help you navigate the challenges you'll face. Our dedicated team fights tirelessly for your rights, ensuring you get the compensation you deserve. Don't worry, Chacha's got you. Call Dan Chacha Injury Attorneys today for a free consultation. Your injury is our priority.
Call 648-3030. Just results.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
For an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs, more information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Look, Patriot account is not going to close itself. Looks like you're going to be here late again. I need this by morning.
Oh no, not again. My son has a football game tonight.
WNYAthletics.com. You can link me later.
WNYAthletics, your home for high school sports.
Yes.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
You're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For more information, visit www.paulwolfagency.com.
Need an electrician? Empire Electric is your residential wiring specialist. New builds, service upgrades, lighting, generators, you name it, Empire does it with hundreds of 5-star reviews that speak for themselves. Call Empire Electric today.
Going back, and we're back.
A little more than a minute left before the start of the second half with Dunkirk up 29-16 over the Fredonia Hillbillies on WNYAthletics. Noah Rodriguez along with my partner in crime, Frank Wolf, and I got to say, but so far in the first half, Dunkirk, they've looked really strong. I wonder if they're going to be able to keep it up as well going into half number 2.
Well, Jaden Kenner has been a beast down low for Dunkirk. Before that, it was Jackson Carr, and we'll have to see if we see more of that. I think Fredonia could be in real trouble here because those two guys underneath have just been bullying their way to the basket, and they've been producing too. They're putting the bucket in the hoop, and
yeah,
they continue playing that style of basketball. Dunkirk should walk away here, and it would be a nice win to the end of the season for those kids.
And we'll also be here for the varsity game as well, which will be shortly after this one, and Dunkirk will come into that looking to avenge a 74-53 loss to Fredonia on Fredonia's court just about a month ago.
Again, if you're just joining us, we apologize for the technical difficulties. There was a firewall here, and unfortunately, they were not allowing us to stream to our YouTube page for whatever reason. Thought that we had that worked out before we got here, but apparently not. Either way, Jeremy Becker, our producer, got it fixed. We're on YouTube, we're on West New York Athletics, and the game has begun. Second half. Take it away, Norm.
And with that, Johnson receiving the inbound as the ball's going to be nearly stolen there by Dulce, but it went out on a Hillbilly nonetheless.
Jeremy's putting his arm around me and wants to be getting serious. He wants to have a chat.
You're
probably not good.
Yeah, no. Frank,
I'm guessing Jeremy's the Turk on this one.
Wait, what?
Practice
Also, hi,
squad,
everybody.
the Turk where they cut people.
I can't make that call.
But
Anyways.
nonetheless, it's going to be a tipped pass, but Jericho recovers, and it goes back to Green. And foul, that's going to be on Cave.
They'll be inbounding the ball on the side here.
And that's going to be his third foul. And the inbound all got deflected, and it's going to be over and back. This is where Fredonia needs to get on a run. Better do it sooner rather than later. 13 points It's significant, but it's not an insurmountable deficit.
The refs are going to be meeting up right now.
Because usually on a
Dunkirk
tip,
believes it's his ball. Dunkirk believes it's their ball. The ball was passed in. Fredonia got in front of it, and they will get the ball. The Dunkirk coach was correct.
Yep.
It is Dunkirk ball. Fredonia not putting up a fight. They knew the call was wrong. So good to see that the refs convened at half court and talked about it, and the right call is made.
Yeah, when it's a deflection, it goes past half. It's no over and back. That's if it's not touched. But Dulce with the layup, and he bakes it home, making it 31-16. And Phillips receiving the inbound from Stearns. Johnson setting a screen. Lob to Cavo. Nice bounce pass to Stearns with a shot off the front of the rim. Second chance rattles in, and it's good there by Piazza.
We haven't seen Stearns, I don't think, since the first quarter.
Yeah, he had 2 quick fouls. As Jericho bolting down court. Dulce with a quick jab kick to Jericho, but it got deflected, and it hit off of Jericho, and it will be Hillbilly possession. Johnson receiving the Phillips inbound. Score still 31-18. A little more than a minute played here in the third quarter. And a wild pass there. Jericho tried to go for a steal, but we got a jump.
And the reason timeout was not granted is because neither team had clear possession. Dunkirk was trying to call a timeout right there, but as we all know, you cannot call a timeout when you don't have clear possession.
And with that, the inbound goes to Green.
I didn't know we had Dick Vitale here.
Wing.
I didn't know we had Dick Vitale on the broadcast today. This guy knows everything about basketball. Keep it going. I like it, Jeremy.
I learned everything from Norm and doing the Jamestown Jackals.
I was about to say, I've taught him very well over the years. As it will be Fredonia possession.
But Norm didn't really need his ego stoked right there. But anyway, moving on.
And I'm just saying, I'm pleased with your improvement over the years.
Thank you.
Giving you a compliment, man.
Anyways, back to
As
basketball.
Johnson has it. Phillips with a wild pass to Piazza that goes out.
Something I like from Dunkirk, though, is that the use of the bank pass or the bounce pass. Being able to get around the Fredonia defenders with a side bounce pass.
And Dulce picks up the dribble, but does find Kenner. Jericho in the corner. Dulce with the pass in the paint to Kenner. Oh, and a nice kickback. I thought Dulce was going to set a screen, but he rolled it over to the corner, and the finger roll off the side iron. Phillips taking it down court. Piazza losing his bounce, but gets back up. Kick over to Cave to Johnson. Stearns with it on the wing. The nice look to Piazza in the paint. Reverse layup, and that was a nice shot.
That a little too easy to the basket.
Warzak will inbound to Jericho. Jericho tight roping and gets it to Kenner. Dulce receiving the bounce pass. Kicks it back to Kenner. Warzak back to Green. Still plenty of time to get a playoff as the pass goes to Jericho. And nearly stolen there by Cave. It deflects off a Marauder possession. Still 11 seconds left of the shot clock. And the inbound will go to Green. And his feet were nearly on the line there, and Cave again nearly with a steal. Deja vu moment.
Passing starting to get a little sloppy here for Dunkirk, and this, especially on this possession, but it's getting a little sloppy here.
And unless there could be a steal, and oh, it's going to be a foul. The foul's going to be on Kenner. Johnson receives the inbound from Phillips. 4:52 left and counting in the third. Dunkirk still ahead 31-20. Oh, and Piazza didn't see it coming, but he was able to get the ball. Johnson with it on the corner. Finds Cave. Cross court to Phillips. Phillips, mid-range jumper, and he gets it in, cuts it to 9. And Warzak will inbound over to Yerko, back to Warzak. Dulce going paint, teardrop on the way, swooshes it in. So a quick response there by Dunkirk, making it 33-22. Johnson in the paint, Piazza mid-range jumper, rattles off the rim, and Dulce grabs the rebound and a quick pitch over to Green. Green weaving around the traffic. And Cave got almost got the steal, but he got reached in. So it'll be against Warzak. And it will be Lauer coming back in.
Brennan Cave had 2 big threes, and now he finds himself on the bench here.
He's got the only 2 threes of the game. Near the past the halfway point of the third with a score 33-22. Couple of screens. Goes back to Phillips on a pick and pop. Bounce past the Piazza. And a telegrapher. Johnson, mid-range jumper, and that looked like it was partially tipped by Carr. As Ott will inbound. And the bounce pass goes over to Dobak. He and Sheehan just coming in. And Sheehan, it deflected off a Hillbilly. 33-22, 3:22 left here in the third. And the lob to Carr in the paint, power dribble. And I thought he traveled there. Foul's gonna be on Stearns, it's his third. From my view, it looked like a travel as Carr power stepped not once but twice with both feet.
Well, the Fredonia coaches agree with you on that one, Norm, but he's not going to get the call. Instead, he was fouled, and he's going to get a couple of shots from the charity stripe. 11-point game, 3:19 Q3.
First half, both teams had some trouble with the free throws. First one by Carr, that's good. And that was a nice stroke, too. As the lead goes back up to a dozen.
Carter's good.
Yeah, he was inactive the last time these two teams played each other due to a concussion. And both free throws are good. I got to say, he's got a nice stroke as he makes it a Baker's dozen, 35-22. And out of bounds, Marauder possession. Stearns losing control of the ball. Inbound going to Ott as we're about to hit 3 minutes left here in the third. Sheehan with it, and it deflects. And it's going to be ruled it deflected off of Lauer's foot. Sheehan with a lob to Carr. And Stearns got away with a bit of a hold there, and as Carr misses a shot. Phillips bolting down court. Oh, nice kick. 3 in the corner. Rattles in and out. Piazza grabs the offensive board. Quick dribble. And tried to get a little fancy, but Ott got the steal. Ott with the pass to Warzak. Or Bolin, excuse me. As Phillips takes it down court off the turnover. 2 on the way. Off the mark, and Ott grabs the rebound off the tip. Ball poked away, but able to recover it, and the dish to Dobak. Carr with it in the low block. 3 in the corner. Kaboom! First 3 of the game for Dunkirk, and it's by Brady Dobak, and the lead's up to a sweet 16. 38-22 with 2 minutes left here in the third. And Dobak with a steal. Give to Ott, 2 on the way, off the side iron, Stearns with the board. And it's going to be Lauer taking it down court. Bounce past the Piazza, Carr right there. 2 on the way, off the side of the rim, grabs his own rebound, and that's going to be a foul. It wasn't bad defense by Carr, but he was moving in spite of his hands being up in the air. I think even if he would have kept his feet planted, that would have influenced the shot to go off. Nonetheless, it will be Gavin Piazza shooting a pair. First free throw is a swoosharoo, making it 38-23. Piazza looking to go 2 for 2. And he will, make it 38-24 as Fredonia calls a 30-second timeout. 38-24 with 1:41 left in the third. His 30-second timeout brought to you by Dan Cha-Cha Injury Attorneys. And physicality picking up where it left off here in the first half.
Look at the cheerleaders. Finally, they get their due. We shouldn't even go to a timeout. We should just watch the cheerleaders.
It
give
is.
them.
Well, it is only a 30-second.
Yeah.
We normally stay here for 30 seconds. You can even see us on the screen. If you look over there. Hello.
Yeah, it's our man behind the camera, Dylan Murphy.
And they just caught you yawning, Frank. So.
Yeah, well.
And
I yawn during timeouts.
Well, Dylan's a man of great experience. A lot of years working for Dunkirk Access.
Yeah, he's the reason why we're here. Dylan put a request in to stream. We listened to him. We considered other games. But at the end of the day, it's Dunkirk Fredonia. It's a rivalry. Everybody in town is here. Why not? And if you didn't check it out earlier, check out the Center Court Weekly on Western New York Athletics. Chad Andrews delivered a great program today, over an hour long, talking about high school sports. They did talk about this game a little bit and others.
And the shot, and that's going to be Stearns' fourth foul. And whenever Carr's had the ball and Stearns been on him, he's been kind of playing a little bit of the grabbing the body. And sometimes it's you do what you got to do because size-wise, Carr's significantly bigger and stockier than Stearns is. But there'll be no continuation. It'll be an inbound. And Sheehan looking, he'll just lob it up to Dobeck. 38-24, 1:19 left and counting in the third as Odabrowski nearly had the steal but gets fouled. It's going to be on Boland. As Phillips will inbound it to Odabrowski.
There's one back call there.
Yeah, from my view, I've seen it a few times where the feet were really close to being on the half-court line.
This does not look like the same Fredonia team we saw a little over a month ago.
We're about to hit 60 seconds left in the third.
Honestly, this doesn't even look like the same Dunkirk team we saw a month and a half ago.
It's night and day. Dobeck picks up the dribble, and he's got to hurry. He does find Ott. Oh, ripped away by Odabrowski. And an easy, oh, he missed it. And Ott with the rebound and the pass over to Dobeck. Ott going baseline, and it's going to be a hold on Odabrowski. 38-2, 38.2 seconds left in the third. Dunkirk up 38-24. Sheehan will inbound and bounce past to Ott. 2 on the way, and that's a nice shot. Making it 40-24.
That was a tough 2 points right there.
Odabrowski receives it from Phillips, and he'll get it past half. And the pass from Lauer over to Piazza. And Piazza, he's been the hot hand here in the third for Fredonia, making it 40-26. And Dunkirk calling a 30-second timeout to avoid a 5-second violation. Score 40-26 with 12.4 left in the third. And like you mentioned just a moment ago, Frank, this is night and day from what we saw from both teams a little over a month ago, roughly, when we were at Fredonia.
Yeah, I mean, that night, I do remember a lot of the shots weren't falling for the Marauders. They just, for whatever reason, they just didn't have it. Shots weren't falling when they needed to, and the game was just getting out of control, getting out of hand, and that's kind of how it's going for Fredonia right now. They're not sinking their shots. They're having a rough go, and because of that, the score is what it is. It's, what's that, 14 points?
And the majority of their takes have not been bad. It's just they haven't been going in. So take 2 on the inbound here. And Ott looking for somewhere to go, and he'll just wing it over to Boland. Oh, Carr wide open, and he gets it in. Easy 2 there. As Phillips, will he shoot it or just let the clock run? And 3 quarters concluded here in Dunkirk with the Murados up 42-26.
That's just absolutely, that can't happen. That's having
poor
no
management.
idea what's going on the court. You have to know how much time is on that clock. The minute they inbound that ball, there's no sense of urgency there on the part of Fredonia. Like I said, this is day and night between the team we saw a month ago and today. That you just can't let that happen.
And third quarter brought to you by Logistics Plus here on WNYAthletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
Or an efficient personal approach for all of your transportation needs. More information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
You're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
Start of the fourth quarter about to commence here with Dunkirk up 42-26, and if they keep playing like they have been throughout the game, 8 minutes away from walking away with the victory against Fredonia at home. As the pass goes to Dulce, lob to Kenner, and a high pass, but Ott able to make a nice catch into the paint. Yerrico for 3, off the back iron, and it's going to be an over the back on Kenner. It's mainly been the Kenner and Carr show in the paint. And Lauer, despite the juggle, able to flip it to Odebrowski. Going baseline, nice look on the dish. But the shot off the mark, Kenner grabs the board and he'll lob it over on the pass to Boland.
This is another case of the ball just not dropping in. It was a good shot. Just didn't go in.
Boland shot counted on the foul.
Nice and one there for Boland. He's another nice, tough little athlete that they have here at Dunkirk.
And the foul's going to be on Phillips. Converting the three-point play, making it a 19-point lead. Largest lead of the game for Dunkirk of 19 points, 45-26. Bounce pass to Piazza. Goes back to Phillips. He'll pull the trigger. That's a 3 off the side iron and it goes out of bounds off Piazza. He tipped it out of the hands of Boland. And Boland with a one-handed snag. And he will use the dribble, gets it past half. Finds Kenner in the baseline, loose ball. And it gets recovered by Piazza, and he'll flip it to Phillips. Phillips, Odebrowski on the wing, around the world action on the three-point line. Phillips to Odebrowski again. 3 in the corner. And getting it in from the corner pocket was Tommy Lauer.
Yeah, he's 1 for 3 now from downtown. And he can shoot from out there once he gets going.
And first 3 for Fredonia, that was not by Cave. Third 3 of the game total for the Hillbillies. And the shot counted and the foul. Will this be the start of a run?
Well, if it isn't, Norm, you're in trouble. There's only 6-8 left to go.
I'm
no time like
see.
the presents.
Piazza's been the main hot hand in the second half for Fredonia. As the free throw's off the back iron, and Kenner grabs the rebound, gets it to Ott. Oh, wide open Bolin, the shot's good. Making it 47-31. Dish over to Lauer, back to Piazza. Oh, the Brolski for three. Off the back iron, Phillips gets the rebound, mid-range two. Off the back of the rim, Dulce grabs the rebound, and he'll go cross court to Ott. Kenner in the corner. He'll drive to the baseline, two on the way, too strong. Grabs his own rebound, draws a foul. And I believe that's going to be on Cuthbert. Or maybe not.
Offensive foul?
I think they're trying to call it up and down.
Oh, up and down, okay.
Ah. Either way.
Babber, who just came in as a substitute, gets it over to Phillips. Piazza, that's a three, banks it in. Couldn't get the 13. And that makes it, that's going to make it a 9-2 run, or 8-2 run for Fredonia.
And some rush, sloppy passing there by Dunkirk. Turnover.
And we have a full timeout called here with 5:03 left in regulation. Fredonia cutting the deficit down to 13, 47-34. Timeout brought to you by Dan Cha-Cha, injury attorneys on WNYAthletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
Or an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. More information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
So we're nearing the end of the full timeout as after a bank three-pointer by Gavin Piazza cuts the deficit to 13, 47-34. And the full timeout about to come to a conclusion. 5:03, though, that's still plenty of time.
There is enough time here for Fredonia to attempt a comeback for sure. They've got some guys that can shoot the ball out there, as you mentioned. Phillips, Lauer, Piazza.
Dish to Babber from Lauer. Piazza, a high pass, but Babber able to make the catch. But the bounce pass, Piazza with a heads-up flip goes over to Lauer. Here's a three. Off the back rim there is Phillips, gets his own rebound, kicks it back. Piazza, mid-ranger, off the back of the rim. And Dulce gets the rebound. It's going to be a hold on Cuthbert.
Reach-in foul or something, but.
Yep. Again, those weren't bad takes. It just didn't go in.
Nice pass there by Bolin to swing it out to Ort.
Dulce picks up his dribble, gets over to Bolin, back to Dulce. And it appeared it got tipped by a Hillbilly, and it did. 4:15 left in regulation as Jericho will inbound. Bounce past the Bolin, off the side iron, and Fredonia with the rebound. Phillips bolting down court. Oh, open three, Lauer. Off the rim and out, and Kenner grabs another rebound. He has to be near double-double territory. Dulce for three, and he gets it off the side iron. Babber with it, and the kick to Phillips, top of the key. Lauer facing a double team. Bounce past the Piazza. Babber into the paint, and Cuthbert able to strip it away from Dulce. Less than 3.5 left. Lauer fakes a three, bounce past the Piazza. It's going to be a foul on Kenner. And I believe that's going to be his fourth.
Non-shooting foul.
As Warzak will come in for Dulce. Lauer will inbound, and it got deflected. And it will be Marauder possession with 3:24 left. Score still 47-34. Bounce pass to Warzak, and
we had
a travel.
Yeah. That's the second time this game that he's done that. So a gift for Fredonia. 3:22 to go.
And Dunkirk calling a full timeout. So 47-34, 3:22 left in regulation. Again, this timeout brought to you by Dan Cha-Cha Injury Attorneys.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
Or an efficient personal approach for all of your transportation needs. More information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
47-34 the score here, as a full timeout has been called by Dunkirk after Fredonia was able to force a turnover on the inbound with their press.
Frank! Sorry. He put the shiny thing in front of me and said, hey, have at it. Punch a button. I did.
Yeah, the start clock button.
You guys are like D&D and Dexter right now. What does this button do? No, don't push the button.
Actually, that one's on. It says flag. All it says is flag, guys.
And with that, gentlemen, both teams about to get back out onto the court.
Doesn't do anything. I just pressed that button. It did nothing.
And the Chiefs just got a 15-yard penalty.
For putting steak sauce on Patrick Mahomes' steak.
Unacceptable.
No, it's unacceptable. It's ketchup on it. But both teams back out onto the court.
How do we start talking about food?
Well, this is a must-have possession for Fredonia. They've got to put points here and go on a nice run here. Otherwise, it's all over.
As Lauer will inbound, bounce pass. 2 on the way, off the padding, and it's rebounded by Warzak. Yerrico taking it down court, layup on the way, off the side of the rim. Lauer gets the rebound and finds Phillips. 3:10 left and counting. Piazza, who has it right now, dished to Lauer. Lauer to Cave. It will be Fredonia possession. And they've got their 3 guys that have made a 3 in this game out there right now, and Cave, Lauer, and Piazza. Cave looking. And it goes over on the pass to Cuthbert. 3 by Lauer. Off the rim. And going to be a jump ball here.
It's going to stay here.
Great hustle by Piazza.
But again, it's just a shot that it's getting to the net. It's just not going in.
Yeah, it was a good take. Solid take. Inbound pass to the kick. That's a 3. Or 2 on the way. No. Third chance, and that cuts it to 11. Even though it wasn't a 3, they got a field goal in. Now they need to get a stop. Fredonia with the full court press. Ott in heavy traffic, but able to get it over to Warzak. Back to Ott. And a travel. Ott went 1 too many steps. A little sloppy there on the sequence. And this is a golden opportunity for Fredonia.
Well, they've had golden opportunities this half, and they've squandered them.
Well, this is another one. K for 3 off the front of the rim and rebounded by Warzak, and then the unconventional pass to Ott. And there's going to be a foul on Cave. Kind of grabbed the side of Ott's jersey.
Might as well use him.
And but the problem is he's 1 foul away from fouling out.
2:14 to go, last game of the year, I believe. Go out in a blaze of glory, Nam.
And a bounce pass cross court. As Bolin looking for some room. Oh, nice look, the Jericho. 2 on the way. Off the back of the rim, but he will be shooting 2.
Came down on his ankle funny.
Foul's going to be on Phillips.
If he can sink these, I think he puts this game completely out of reach.
As a first free throw, played a little bit of Plinko, but it goes in. Well, I see though on the varsity end for Fredonia, after their upcoming game in the Lib against Dunkirk, they've got Southwestern, Allegheny Limestone, and then Southwestern on the road to close it out.
Who does? The JV, the varsity, yes.
So I don't know if it would be JV as well, or because sometimes it's hand in hand.
Dunkirk's JV's last away game was at Southwestern
gotcha.
earlier in the week.
1:45 left, 49-36. And Piazza with a wild pass. It got recovered by Lauer. And a steal there by Ott, and we have a foul. It's either going to be on Lauer or, oh no, it's going to be against Cave, and he's fouled out.
And he knows it. That's okay.
Just from his reaction, he knew.
And that's their 5th, so Dunkirk's in the bonus.
And it will be Dylan Ott doing the honors.
All right, guys, are we taking off after this, or are we staying for the varsity game?
You know, I was thinking of going to Planet Fitness and getting a workout in, but, you know, I think we could stay a little bit longer.
There is one down the street.
There is.
Norm, why don't he go there? You and I go over to Lucky Lanes and toss a few back.
I actually do have my bowling balls with me.
No, you go work out. We'll go exercise our beer curls.
As we have a little more than a minute left, 49-36 a score. And Dunkirk at this point looking to just run the clock. Nice look to Boland.
Nice basketball play there by Boland to dribble out in a tight space.
I'd say not put up to like 5 seconds left.
Or 8.
You're only a couple seconds off, Norm.
Under a minute.
And Phillips with it. That's a 3 on the way. Off the glass, and Kenner with another rebound and gets it over to Boland. So a little more than a 7-second difference between the shot and the game clock.
Wow, you got to take your hands off. Well, how does it go? You got to take your hats off to Dunkirk.
Tip your hats.
Tip your hat. Take your hat. Do whatever. Just these kids played great today. These kids played really good today. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
And I think they're just going to let it run.
They might.
I thought Kenner was going to maybe shoot a 3.
No.
As Dulce will come back in for Kenner.
Showing a lot of sportsmanship there. Dunkirk came. They kicked some butt tonight.
They did, as they started off with a 12-0 lead, and they never looked back, and Dunkirk pulls out the win here at home against Fredonia, 49-36. And again, they got off to that big start at the end of midway through the first, and they were never behind at all.
Yep, I mean, Dunkirk, they played a great game tonight. They really did. I take my hat off to them. Fredonia just sleeping through this one, really. That was not the kind of effort you expect out of a Fredonia Hillbilly team. I'm sorry. They're much better than what they showed tonight.
And as Jeremy gave you the dirty eye there, once again, score 49-36. And the fourth quarter was brought to you by ComDoc. But along with my partner in crime, Frank Wolf, our producer, Jeremy Becker, and our man on the Marauder parent part of the bleachers on the camera, Dylan Murphy. This is Norm Rodriguez saying to the viewers, you've been watching this matchup between the Dunkirk Marauders and the Fredonia Hillbillies on WNYAthletics. We'll see you soon for the varsity matchup. And just like that, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the varsity matchup between the Dunkirk Marauders and the Fredonia Hillbillies on the WNYAthletics. This game brought to you by ComDoc, Damon University, Binghamton University, Logistics Plus, Dan Shot Shop, Injury Attorneys, Clearwater, Western and Central New York. The R2 I can't quite fully see.
We got Quantum Conditioning and Wellness, and Empire Electric.
Yeah, boy, let's get this game going. It's a rivalry matchup. Dunkirk, Fredonia. We just seen the JV. Dunkirk took down Fredonia. It wasn't even close. Dunkirk got it on against Fredonia today. Now, what's we gonna see in the varsity game here, Norm? Fredonia beat him the first time around. This is the Dunkirk Fredonia 2.0.
I gotta say, that's a really solid impression of Tom Prince a la Dick Vitale right
That's
there.
what I was looking for, Nam.
Or unless you were trying to go, hey, you gotta shoot that right there, baby.
I want everyone to know I am the producer and I can turn them down.
With that,
he is Jeremy Becker producing. We got Norm Rodriguez on the play-by-play, and I'll do the color.
You're going to do something.
Couple guys that need to have some. They need to have solid games for Dunkirk tonight. Greg Orcutt, the leading scorer on the team. Another one that's been dynamite for them all year with nearly 250 points, Liam McQuiggan as well.
Well, Kavion Tell is the guy that gets you out of your seats. He can throw it down with some monster slams, and I'm hoping to see a couple of them today. Malik McCall, he's another nice player for this Dunkirk roster. You mentioned Orcutt. I believe he's just 62 points away from 1,000 for his career. Obviously not going to pump in 60 today, but he could chip away at that and become the next 1,000-point scorer in the Dunkirk program history.
Yeah, pending playoffs, there could be a very real, as I think I got either.
Somehow, so I normally put play-by-play in one and the color on two. Whoever put color into one and play-by-play by two, Frank Wolf, I stood up because I was trying to make sure Frank wasn't blowing out everybody's eardrums.
And at the same token, he inadvertently muted me. But
well,
as I was saying, with the playoffs possibly coming here for Dunkirk, Orcutt could break that 1,000-point mark. It's only 62 points what you're telling me. And if there's roughly 3-4 playoff games for Dunkirk, if he could average about 16 a clip, he could break 1K.
We'll have to see what happened. About 20 seconds, we're going to get things rolling. We're going to have a national anthem. Who are the officials for tonight's game, Norm?
All the officials for tonight's game, it's going to be Pat Tyler and not Dick, but Bill Van Dyke.
All right. Starting rosters are about to be announced. Head coach for Fredonia is Nick Bertrando. He's won a sectional 6. He's always at Buff State with this team. Look at this. What's this? Someone's giving me money.
Whoa! Wowza!
What
the? Whoa! Watch the language. There are children listening on this broadcast, Frank.
Well, someone threw.
And with that, looks like we're going to have our anthem momentarily, so we're going to take a step back, but Fredonia and Dunkirk fans do hang tight. Dunkirk, Fredonia, varsity boys action. We'll see you all on the other side.
We're back for the starting lineups, and we're going through the Fredonia roster right now.
We got 0.
They introduced Colin Luce. He had a really big game for Fredonia in their last matchup.
Donovan
Dowdy.
Donovan Dowdy, also the quarterback of the football team.
Luca Gullo had 10 points the last time these two teams played each other.
One of the best athletes in Fredonia.
Number 10,
R.J. Koopman.
Koop-a-loop.
Finishing those number 15,
Ashton Putney.
Thanks, Greg Larson, for having those ready for us.
What do you have ready for you?
Well, I looked over at Greg's notes, and he had the starters already listed out. So credit Greg Larson for that.
So is this already smart of the 5th grader where you had the peak?
You're cheating off your competitors' broadcast?
Is there really competition?
And Marauder Live being
I'm here to
introduced. Kavion Tell, one of the starting 5 for Dunkirk. McCall was another one that had a strong performance in the losing effort against Fredonia the last time these two teams butted heads. Martucci also the starting 5. We also know it's going to be Orcutt, and the other guy I see is going to be Avery Kristofiak.
Bless you.
And even strength to the fans on the bleachers, too.
Bless you.
Again.
Hold on. I'm just going to turn him off.
I'm going to reiterate here. We're about to have the national anthem, so we will step aside. But again, Fredonia Dunkirk Varsity Boys basketball action on WNYAthletics. We will see you on the other side. All right, so once again, that was the national anthem. Again, Dunkirk JV got the win over Fredonia. Dunkirk Varsity will look to see if it'll be both Marauder teams walking away victorious here tonight.
Well, in the previous game, it was Dunkirk getting off to a really quick start. 12-0 run to be exact on Fredonia. Can the Dunkirk Varsity pull off that same feat?
We'll just have to wait and see. And as we wait for the jump ball to commence, again, the officials for tonight's game, the man with 2 first names, Pat Tyler, and again, not Dick, but Bill Van Dyke. And now both teams heading onto the court. Fredonia looking to get a winning record, and Dunkirk looking to spoil that.
All right, people at home, wake up. We got Dunkirk Fredonia tip-off coming up now.
If you need to drink some coffee, now's the time to do it. And a jump ball easily won by McCall. Fredonia center didn't even try to jump for it. And it's Kavion Tell with it and the pass to Kristofiak. Back to McCall. Kristofiak has it on the wing going into the paint. 2 on the way, 2 strong. 2 on the way on the layup, and that's good there by Martucci. Fredonia looking to respond, and it's Koopman. Teardrop on the way, and it's a swoosharoo. So both teams exchanging field goals in their first possessions. Tell with the handoff to McCall. Tell taking the Krzysztofiak screen. And Orcutt touching it for the first time. Deep three on the way. Off the side iron, and Koopman, who just made the bucket for Fredonia, gets the rebound. Pass to Luce, 2 on the way, and that's good, making it 4-2. As Krzysztofiak will inbound to Tell. Tell for 3, off the back iron, and it's rebounded by Dowdy. Pass to Luce, and he traveled, took 3-4 steps. And that was indisputable. That was a clear travel.
He really filled up the bleachers for this one. That 50-50 is going to have a nice purse to it tonight.
I think we're going to get a lot of decibels in. As the bounce pass to Tell. Tell retreats, fights Orcutt, fakes the 3. 2 on the reload, off the front iron, and Luce grabs the board. And driving it in is Koopman. And the 2 on the way, and it's a 6-0 run by Fredonia. Nearly 2 minutes into the quarter, Hillbillies up 6-2. Tell looking for some separation, lobs it up, and it rolls in on the flush. Making it 6-4. Pass to Gullo.
Doesn't want to get this 2 out of hand too early.
3 on the way. Bang from downtown, and R.J. Koopman from the wing, making it 9-4. Tell taking the pass half. Orcutt setting the screen. 3 on the way. Answering back with a triple of his own. Making it 9-7. And nearly stolen away, but it pokes over to Gullo. Again a 3-pointer. Back-to-back threes by Koopman. That one a heat check. Making it 12-7. Both offenses like a cash register here in the first 3 minutes. Tell, who just made a 3 a moment ago, goes over to Krzysztofiak into the paint. 2 on the way. Swooshes it in. Back and forth we go here in the first thus far as Gullo. Koopman again, why not? 3 for 3! R.J. Koopman, El Caliente.
That could be a problem. That could be a big problem for the Marauders if they don't put a guy on him.
Tell driving, and through the hands of Martucci. Last 2 threes by Koopman have been heat checks. As Gullo receives the inbound. And Tell on him very tight this time on the baseline. Here's another 3 though. That one off the front of the rim as it was attempted by Dowdy. Dunkirk with a chance to slow the pace down. And it goes over on the dish to McCall. That's a 2 off the back of the rim, and Luce gets the rebound, and he'll flip it to Gullo. Halfway point of the quarter, 15-9, Fredonia up. And the dish goes over to Luce, and it's going to be a foul. First foul by either team.
Another fast-paced start to this game. Fredonia 15-9 here, 3:57 to go in the first quarter.
As a foul was on Krzysztofiak. Oh, nice look into the paint to Dowdy, making it 17-9. Flip to Krzysztofiak, and a give to Orcutt. Orcutt, wild shot off the front of the rim, and rebounded by Koopman. Koopman into the paint, poked away by Martucci.
The last 2 shots down the floor Orcutt's taken just didn't look comfortable shooting.
Gullo fakes the 3. Luce to Koopman, that's a 2. This time it's an air ball. 3:20 left in the first. Dunkirk down 17-9, looking to cut it at least by 2.
Yeah, Dunkirk's got to get the ball into Orcutt's hands in a good spot. He's got to get comfortable. Got to find his rhythm. If he does, it could be.
As Tell hits another 3.
Tell can shoot the ball too.
His second 3 of the quarter. Koopman, why not? This time he shows he's human after all. As Tell has it. Tell into the paint, and that got partially deflected there by Dowdy. 17-12, 2:43 left in the first. As Orcutt will inbound. And he'll get it over to McCall. Back to Orcutt, but Gullo on him tight. And he'll flip it over to Tell. Kristofiak setting up the screen. Cross court to McCall. McCall going paint, and it looked like he traveled, and he did. Yep. The main problem was he ran into Martucci inadvertently, and it caused him to take an extra step.
It's just not knowing where each other are on the floor.
2:20 left in the first, 17-12. Fredonia looking to extend the lead. Gets it to Dowdy. Bounce pass to Luce. Dowdy fakes a 3. Koopman over to Luce, and a foul on Martucci. As coming in will be Devon Strong as a substitute. Dowdy will inbound. Luce is open on the corner, but he goes to Koopman. Luce fakes the 3. Teardrop off the side iron. Gullo for 3. Off the side of the rim. Up and down. Oh, that was an up down, but it got missed. And Orcutt grabs the rebound. Tell taking it down court. Fires for another 3. This time off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Koopman. Wild pass, but able to pick it up there was Putney. Dowdy thought about the 3. He'll kick it. Now it got deflected by Tell. As Brennan Lincoln will come in as a substitute. He broke double figures off the bench last time these two teams played. As the lob inbound will go to Gullo. Loose to Lincoln. Lincoln's shot too strong. McCall snags the rebound and gets it to Kristofiak. Kristofiak's got some room. He'll get it past half. Hand off to Tell. 1:15 left in the first. McCall the screen. Orcutt for 3. Off the side iron, and Koopman will wisely let it go out.
0 for 4 shooting for Orcutt so far.
And we got a full timeout call here with 1:07 left in the first. Fredonia up 17-12. This timeout brought to you by Dan Cha-Cha Injury Attorneys on WNYAthletics.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses, and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Full timeout called by Dunkirk with 1:07 left in the first. Fredonia up 17-12 in what's been a high-octane first quarter.
Both teams shooting threes and draining on Norm, and back-to-back, but that early run has really helped Fredonia in this first quarter.
What's crazy, guys, is they ran out of pizza before the game even started.
I believe it.
Boy, you're trying to get another slice in?
I didn't get any slice.
Shots off the mark by Putney, and it's going to be a jump ball.
They ran out of pizza. They ran out of water. I got nothing.
Well,
that
Pizza
sucks.
Village is popular, as Dowdy will come back in and Luce will come out. Dowdy's going to inbound here for Fredonia. Oh, nice look to Lincoln, but the shot got partially deflected. Orcutt taking it down court. And he's got some numbers. Into the paint, puts it up, off the mark, 0 for 5 in the first is Orcutt. Gullo weaving through the traffic, 2 on the way off the front iron, and Tell's got numbers. To McCall, and he nearly dunked it, but he was still able to get it in, making it 17-14. Fredonia can wind down the tempo and get it for the last shot of the quarter.
He wanted to throw that one down in the worst way.
Well, what matters is he made the shot. It doesn't have to be pretty. Gullo with the flip to Koopman, to Dowdy, and we have a foul. It's going to be on Strong. Fredonia, no fouls in the first. Dunkirk's had all 3. And it will be Putney inbounding with 6.5 left in the first. Looking for somewhere to go, lobs it over to Gullo. And a wild pass goes out of bounds. I've been trying to get a long pass. Well, no, Tell's going to inbound. I would have wanted him to get the ball. But this is smart here because it doesn't get picked up till that'll count. Oh, off the back iron. But that was smart, though. When you roll it, the clock doesn't start running until the ball's picked up.
17-14, just a 3-point game, and I'm telling you, 4 minutes ago, it looked like they were going to run away with this game.
Yeah, well, first quarter brought to you by Binghamton University here on WNYAthletics.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Start of the second quarter about to occur here with Fredonia up 17-14 over the Dunkirk Marauders.
Oh, I should probably put time in the clock quarter up.
And it will be Dunkirk possession to start the second quarter as Strong inbounds to Tell. Tell was the hot hand for Dunkirk in the first as the shot was blocked by Lincoln. Gullo bolting down court into the paint, coast to coast. Taking it 19-14.
Yeah, he's not afraid to go in those dirty areas.
Kristofiak setting up a screen. Tell picked up the dribble. Wild shot, too strong. And Koopman grabs the rebound. Oh, nice look to Gullo. Dowdy into the paint. Koopman faking the 3. Gullo, I thought he had an open 3 for a moment, but decides to kick it over to Dowdy. Dowdy going baseline. Kick back to Gullo. And Orcutt with the steal. Taking it down court, looking for room. Throws up the shot. No good. And Orcutt struggles continue. As Lincoln will go cross court to Koopman. And like last time, Lincoln looking really strong off the bench.
Orcutt is just desperately trying to get into some kind of rhythm here.
And Gullo again making a 7-point lead, 21-14. Orcutt 0 for 6 so far, but the game's still young. Orcutt with the flip to Tell. Strong setting up the screen. That's a 3 off the back iron. But Strong grabs the rebound, and he'd have been better off putting up a shot, but instead he force-fed it to Orcutt, and it caused a turnover. And a foul on Strong, that's going to be his second, as it will be Luce coming back in, as well as coming in for the first time, Malachi Hall. And from what I see here, both teams with 5 seniors each. So Strong's second, and Ari Chavara's coming in as a substitute for Dunkirk. He was actually on the JV team earlier in the season, and he got promoted up.
He's a very good ball handler.
And he showed the flashes off the bench the last time, too. Had some nice passes, had some good shots, but they didn't go in. But he did finish with a couple of free throws made as the ball went out of bounds. Inbound to Gullo. Luce picks up the dribble. Cross court to Dowdy. Dowdy in the paint. And loose ball, but it gets recovered by Fredonia. And McQuiggan coming in as a sub not long ago as well for Dunkirk as the shot's off the mark. And McCall grabs the rebound. McQuiggan takes a dribble. Orcutt with the pass to Chavarez. Bounce pass to McCall. McCall picks up the dribble. Bounce pass to Orcutt. Orcutt, mid-range jumper, and there we go. First field goal of the game.
No secret to this Dunkirk offense. You get Greg Orcutt going, could be trouble.
Gullo into the paint. Kicks it back to Luce. Luce power step, 2 on the way off the front of the rim. Hall with the rebound gets it to Koopman. Koopman with a bounce pass to Gullo, and that's going to be a foul on McQuiggan. There was hard contact as the ball was going to him.
Dunkirk going to a man-to-man defense here.
And McQuiggan's second on the team in scoring behind Orcutt. He's got coming in 248 points.
That's Tell, no? With 248?
Yeah. As the shot by Gullo's off the mark, but McQuiggan again with a foul. Or unless that's Tell's numbers.
Yeah.
Because that is kind of jammed.
Yeah, that's Tell. Strawberry or raspberry jammed?
I'd take raspberry.
Either.
There's only one man, though, that would dare give me the raspberry as the first free throw is good by Gullo.
What a Spaceballs reference.
I sensed it was coming, so.
Oh.
Gullo looking to go 2 for 2, and off the front of the rim, rebounded by Gutierrez, who just came in. Chavarez going in the paint. 2 on the way, off the back of the rim, and McQuiggan gets the rebound. Chavarez thought about the 3. He'll go baseline, and nearly stolen away by Gullo. It's going to be a jump ball.
I gotta ask this, you guys are more in tune with today's athlete. Why on one leg, do you wear the sweatpants down or the tight pants? I don't understand.
Sometimes it helps with your muscles if they're tense. Or if
It's
you've
a
had an
compression
injury.
sleeve on the leg.
Yeah, compression sleeve.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes there's compression shorts where it's both legs. One of the first guys to actually wear those was Jerry Stackhouse.
All right.
And then people followed suit. As it goes over around the world, went from Strong over to McCall. Chavarez going paint, and it's going to be a foul. It was Hall and Loose on the defense. And I thought he was about to put up 35. And indeed it is. So it's going to be free throws here.
Okay. A shooting foul.
Series of drills, first free throw, that's good. Making it 24-17 with 3:45 left in the half.
You're on candid camera.
Second free throw, and might be a lane violation.
Offensive lane violation.
Yeah, because to go for that rebound, the shot's got to hit the rim first. If you step off too early, it's a violation. As Gullo takes a pass half, goes to Loose. And Chavarez nearly he will get the steal. 2 on the way, and he'll go back to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Koopman.
Great hustle by 45. Here's the replay. That's just a nice individual play there by Chavarez.
As replay brought to you by Pewater Western and Central New York. Got the steal and reaping the rewards. He was 1 for 2 the last time, just moments ago. First free throw is good, making it 24-18. As Tell is about to come back in for Gutierrez.
And he's got 6 points today.
And this, off the mark, and again, a lane violation, offensive. Getting a little too eager McBeaver. As Hall will inbound to Gullo. And the flip to Koopman. Koopman picked up the dribble and a wild pass to Gullo. Gullo going into the paint, heavy traffic, and Strong with the steal, gets over to Chavarez. Strong with the screen. Mid-range jumper, and Blink goes in, bounce to the outs. And it's down to 4, 24-20. Koopman trying to find some separation and a foul on Chavarez.
Yeah, he's not going to get away with too much of that. Reach in there. Blocking foul.
2:45 left in the half, and Dunkirk 1 foul away from the penalty. Hall gets the inbound and recovered by Loose. Koopman going inside, back to Loose on the wing. Back to Koopman near the top of the key. Power step and a double dribble. He was trying to say that it was tip, but from my view, it was a clear second dribble after he picked it up and took the power step. 24-20, 2:29 left in the half.
Timeout here.
And it's going to be a timeout here. Well, it's a 30-second timeout with a 24-20. Again, the timeout brought to you by Dan Cha-Cha Injury Attorneys. And from what I've seen over these last few minutes, that pendulum of momentum starting to shift towards Dunkirk's way a little bit.
I would have to agree with you. Dunkirk's definitely starting to ramp it up here. They're doing much better on the defensive side of the ball. They're getting more rebounds. And they're getting their putback shots back. So, second looks going down. Making the foul shots, that's another big thing. Is this game could come down to foul shots.
And there hasn't been many fouls either. Those two for Fredonia, those are the first two of the game. They didn't have any in the first quarter. And Dunkirk only had 3 in quarter 1. Strong with it, over to Chavarez, fakes the 3, and stolen away by Gullo. And Gullo bolting down court. Open lane in the paint, fake, puts it up. Not quite, but he'll be shooting 2. And it appears Orcutt's getting set to come back in. There's going to be a second foul on Chavarez. First free throw is good, making it 25-20 as Orcutt comes back in. And it will be McQuiggan coming out. Gullo looking to go 2 for 2, and he will, make it 26-20. A little more than 2 minutes left in the half. Tell will get over to Chavarez. Back to Tell. Chavarez again, open late in the paint. Layup on the way and off the mark. Strong second chance. Not quite there, but he'll be back at the free throw line. And I believe the foul, yep, it's going to be on Dowdy. And Devon Strong going to shoot a pair. First free throw on the way, off the back iron. Strong will look to salvage 1 free throw. Second one, that looked much better, makes it 26-21. As Chavarez will come out, and it appears to be Alidiel Morales coming in. Gullo with it for Fredonia, finds Koopman. Koopman for 3. Another triple for him! Koopman, you are ridiculous from downtown, making it 29-21.
A little quiet this quarter until that shot.
Tell to respond, and he's on fire now again, too. There was a good part of the first quarter. It was the Koopman and Tell show. Over to Luce. Back to Gullo. Koopman fakes it into the paint. Luce for 3. Off the side iron, Orcutt pulls it down as we're a little more than 60 seconds left in the half.
It's important to get a good look at the basket here. Get a good look for that next shot.
Orcutt driving it in, teardrop. Off the front rim, gets his own rebound. And that one's good. After starting 0 for 6, Orcutt's made 2 of his last 3.
Didn't like that first shot selection, Norm. He had a guy down here on the arc, wide open. Good that he got his own rebound there, though.
And Strong with a steal. And Orcutt gets the long pass, 2 on the way. No, and we got a foul. Foul's going to be on Dowdy. That'll be his second. And this should be 2 shots.
Yes, Dunkirk is in the bonus, so it will be 2 shots.
Chance for the Marauders to get within 2. 30 seconds left in the half.
Fredonia's in the bonus right now, by the way.
My fault.
First free throw by Orcutt off the front of the rim.
And you feel shame.
I do it every day. That is nothing new,
Hey,
Frank.
nobody's perfect.
Greg Larson over there is perfect. He's calling a perfect game, doing it all by himself. Camera, look at him. He's got the camera, the laptop up, the trophy. Even's got the trophy.
Orcutt looking to salvage 1 free throw. Oh, and it rolls off the rim.
We don't have Chad to do that for us, so.
As it's Gullo with it. Goes over to Koopman, cross court to Gullo. Power dribble, shot, count that for Putney, and the foul. It's going to be against McCall. So Ashton Putney going to shoot for the three-point play.
Just like that, Fredonia seizes the momentum.
Three-point play is no good. Offensive rebound though by Lincoln, and it goes out of bounds. Plenty of time to get the last shot off in the half. 14 and a half seconds left as Hall's going to come back in for Lincoln. And it's going to be Orcutt with it. And a tip pass out of bounds. And Fredonia possession with 5.9 left in the half. And I'd be trying to go for, it appears, or no, he's not going to inbound. I'd be trying to get it to Koopman for a three. He's got 4 in the first half. Gullo bolting down court. Mid-ranger rolls in and out. And Kristofiak grabbing the rebound. And we've hit halftime here at Dunkirk High School with Fredonia up 31 to 25.
Oh boy.
This second quarter brought to you by Damon University. We'll have the second half in just a moment. Stay tuned right here on WNYAthletics.
Western New York Immediate Care. Since 2005, our hometown urgent care walk-in clinics have been committed to providing the highest quality urgent care for the Western New York community, with 4 convenient locations in Amherst, Buffalo, Depew, and Orchard Park. We are open every day, including holidays. Walk-ins welcome or reserve a time. We have on-site labs and x-rays, and you'll always see an in-person provider. Visit WNYAthletics.com.
Just results.
Your life can change in an instant after an injury. You need a trusted partner at your side. Hi, I'm Dan Chacha. At Dan Chacha Injury Attorneys, we're here to help you navigate the challenges you'll face. Our dedicated team fights tirelessly for your rights, ensuring you get the compensation you deserve. Don't worry, Chacha's got you. Call Dan Chacha Injury Attorneys today for a free consultation. Your injury is our priority.
Call 648-3030. Just results.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
For an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs, more information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Look, Patriot account is not going to close itself. Looks like you're going to be here late again. I need this by morning.
Oh no, not again. My son has a football game tonight.
WNYAthletics.com. You can link me later.
WNYAthletics, your home for high school sports.
Yes.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For more information, visit www.paulwolfagency.com.
Need an electrician? Empire Electric is your residential wiring specialist. New builds, service upgrades, lighting, generators, you name it, Empire does it with hundreds of 5-star reviews that speak for themselves. Call Empire Electric today.
Start of the second half about to commence here as we're about to get that final buzzer in. But for anybody that's familiar with that Paul Wolf commercial that's into films, that movie reference is actually Uncle Buck. It is a classic.
I've never seen it.
I'm going to have to see it.
John Candy's awesome. I would have loved to meet him.
I'm not a movie aficionado.
But the inbound from Chevarez to Tell.
6-point game here.
Or cut turnaround jumper, too strong. But Strong with the rebound. Chevarez, that's a triple off the front of the rim. And a little volleyball action, but Dowdy will win the battle. As Gullo take it, and the pass to Putney. 2 on the way, off the front of the rim, and rebounded by McCall. And he'll flip it over to Tell him. Orcutt inadvertently running into Pat Tyler, one of the officials, but they're both up and all right. Orcutt calling for the ball. Mattel looking for a lane. Teardrop on the way, and he draws a foul. If that's on Dowdy, that's going to be his third, and it is. And it will be Tell shooting a pair.
Canisius over time in 36-27 at the half. That in from Chad Andrews from center court. He's at that game tonight.
As the first free throw by Tell is good, making it 31-26.
He wanted to come to this game.
And both free throws by Kevion Tell are good. Making it 31-27 as Gullo has it. And the pass over to Luce. Putney, 2 on the way. Counted on the foul. It's going to be against McCall.
Tough basket for Putney there. No fear of getting to the rim.
Three-point play opportunity here for Putney. And it's good. Lead back up to 7. Chevarez to Tell.
Chevarez. Yeah, it's like a car, but Chevarez.
I'm hearing Chevarez.
Yep. His mom will walk over and smack us. Chevarez.
So I had it right all along, prior. 2 on the way by Dowdy, and that's good, making it 36-27.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I was talking to a school.
We're glad to have you. We missed you.
Did you?
It was rhetorical. As Orcutt into the paint, 2 on the way. Off the side iron, second chance is good. Makes it 36-29. Gullo into the paint, a flip to Koopman. Back to Gullo. And it's going to be a jump ball.
Should stay here.
And it will. And the pass over to Luce and a foul. No shot. It's going to be against Chevarez. That's his third. As Putney will inbound. Goes over to Koopman. Luce back to Putney for 3. Off the side of the rim, Orcutt grabs the board. And Orcutt will take it down court. That's a 3. Off the back of the rim. And Putney deflects it over to Gullo. 5:33 left and counting in the third. 36-29, Fredonia up. Hand off to Koopman. And going around Tell, layup on the way, stays hot. Shooting the ball here in the second half.
Fredonia still attacking the rim here.
Tell with it. Orcutt receives a pass. Thought about the 3. Mid-range jumper off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Luce, and he'll get it to Gullo. Gullo to Koopman. Koopman baseline, reverse layup. Not enough English on that one as Strong gets the rebound. Tell picks up his dribble, finds Chevarez. And Strong able to recover the deflected pass and a give to Orcutt. Cross court to McCall. McCall shot on the way. It's not going to get quite there, but it's going to be a foul.
Blocking foul.
Both players took hard falls.
And that's going to be Dowdy's 4th. Lincoln's getting set to come in. As the first free throw on the way is good, cutting it to 8, 38-30. McQuiggan and Kristofiak coming back in as well. McCullough can go 2 for 2, and he will, make it a 38-31. Gullo taking it down court, getting into the paint, and a wild pass. That was a hot potato, and Coach Nick Bertrando thought it was a deflection, but it's going to be Dunkirk possession. And Tell will get it past half. Kristofiak setting up a screen. Bounce pass to Kristofiak. In traffic. Oh, and it went right between the legs of McQuiggan. Had he had a clean handle of that, that was a possible 3 in the corner. As Gullo will receive the inbound pass. Gullo taking the Lincoln screen, pick and roll, but it hits off his hands. That pass was a tad on the high side. Inbound going to Tell here. 3:45 left in the third. Dunkirk looking to cut the deficit a little bit tighter as it goes to McCall. Bounce pass to Tell. Tell for 3. Stays hot from Traytown. Three-pointer number 4 for Tell, making it 38-34. Koopman with the flip over to Luce. Oh, stolen away by Tell. And Tell by himself, and it's down to 2 points. They were down by as many as 9 here in the quarter. It's a 7-0 run by Dunkirk, but Gullo responds with a layup. And we got a timeout call. It's going to be a 30-second. But Dunkirk just down by 4, 40-36. The timeout brought to you by Dan Cha-Cha Injury Attorneys. And in spite of Orcutt's struggles, Tell has really stepped up.
And Nick Bertrando is not happy with the way his team is playing. He's been on their case for much of this game. They're just not following the game plan, and he's calling guys out for not hustling.
I even saw where when Lincoln got sent back to the bench, Bertrando kind of got upset at him about it. I think it had to do with missing his guy he was defending.
4-point game, Dunkirk. 3 minutes to go here in Q3. This is a much closer game than that first round we saw in January.
As McQuiggan will inbound to Tell. Long pass to Kristofiak to McQuiggan. Orcutt receives in the paint, 2 on the way, and he gets it home, making it 40-38. And in the paint is Koopman. He gets it back from Luce. McQuiggan on Gullo tight, and he's going to get fouled. Some slight body contact. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough to get the whistle. McQuiggan's third foul. Inbound going to Gullo's. He will get it past half. 2 on the way, and count that shot in the foul. Foul's gonna be on McQuiggan. That's his 4th. And it almost looked like he was. It almost looked like he was talking to the Fredonia coach for a second.
He's talking to somebody over there.
And he, in my opinion, he's lucky to get a technical foul as the free throw's good. 43-38, 2:22 left and counting here in the third. Tell with it.
It's too tight of a game to be giving the other team free buckets.
Exactly. As Tell trying to direct the traffic. And here's a three by Tell. This time off the side iron. Lincoln had it, lost it, and he gets rebounded by Denson. 1:50 left in the third. Pass goes to Orcutt.
It's the first time we've seen Denson all evening.
That's a three off the back iron. Lincoln getting the rebound, finds Gullo. Oh, open lane in the paint, and Koopman makes Dunkirk pay. (45-38), less than 90 seconds left in the third. Orcutt, wild two, draws a foul. It's going to be on Lincoln. Orcutt will go back to the free throw line, and he's got a chance to break double figures. He has 8 points. First free throw is good, making it 45-39. And second one rattles out, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Should stay with Dunkirk.
So they've got a chance at the minimum to cut this to 4 points. Oh, nice look at Kristofiak off the glass. Orcutt rebound, and with that shot, Orcutt in double figures. Starting to come alive here in the third, making it 45-41 with a little more than a minute left in the third. Gullo in the paint, stripped away by Strong. Great heads-up play as Hall's getting set to come in for Fredonia, and Luce will get a breather.
That was Orcutt's best play of the night. Grabs the board, tough board, goes right back up, makes it a 4-point game.
Oh, Hall was wide open, and oh, from my view, that was all ball, but the officials have the better view.
Wow,
He got him on the back of the head.
I didn't see a hit on the head.
We can't. But
No,
look,
maybe from your angle, it was a better view.
my angle, he got the back of the head.
And from mine, it looked like it was all ball, but free throws here from Malachi Hall. First one on the way is good, making it 46-41. But for Hall, that's only his first foul, or for Tell, excuse me. Hall will look to go 2 for 2 as Strong will come out, and Gutierrez will come in. And second one's off the back of the rim, and it's rebounded by Dunkirk. Orcutt with the ball. Orcutt tried to direct the traffic. Cross court to Tell. Tell pulls up for three. Off the front iron. Orcutt with the rebound. Too strong. And rebounded by Putney. And less than a 1 second difference between the shot and the game clock. It goes over to Koopman. Ball poked, but Koopman catches it out of the air. Hall faking the outside shot. And and that was a three-pointer. And that was Koopman once again. Fifth three-pointer of the game for Koopman. Orcutt to respond off the back of the rim. And the second shot won't count, and 3 quarters have come and gone here in Dunkirk High School. Still anybody's matchup. Fredonia up 49-41. Third quarter brought to you by Logistics Plus.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
Or an efficient personal approach for all of your transportation needs. More information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For more information, visit www.paulwolfagency.com.
Fourth quarter about to start here. Fredonia up 49-41 over the Marauders on WNYAthletics.
We have a winner in the split club, and it is not us.
Frank, you've never won in the history of me seeing you buy 50. No.
I couldn't pay him off.
He bought like 20 of them. The referee came over here to tell us he bought like 20.
The guy that's most winless with that is one of our
Frank
other
Wolf.
Crew guys in Alex Colstein. He'll spend good amounts of money on them, and it'll be a bust.
I'll never forget the time we were in Jamestown doing a football game, and Frank bought like 2 arms lengths. The guy behind him buys 1. The guy behind him won the 50-50.
I think I remember that, yeah.
He bought 1 ticket or 1 arm's length?
He bought 1 ticket. And won.
I've had that with something in the past where I had like a cheap one and won $100.
I've never won a 50-50 at a sporting event, just in my bowling leagues.
It wasn't a 50-50. I'm just treading carefully on what I'm saying, but it's 49-41.
For anyone watching.
It was lottery.
You hit the lottery?
Oh, no, I had a couple big wins. Like $1 ticket, $80.
Anyways, we are here covering high school, which cannot buy lottery tickets. Well, maybe
unless you're 18.
A senior can, I guess, but.
Let's see what we can do. 9-point game here.
10-point.
10-point game. 7:46 to go.
We got plenty of time. Dunkirk just has to go on a little bit of a run here. They got to stop settling for 3. They got to get into those dirty areas.
As Krzysztofiak, the Orcutt. 2 on the way, off the front of the rim. McCall grabs the rebound. Gutierrez over to Tell. And trying to fight Krzysztofiak, but it deflects off of Gullo.
Fredonia doing a 2-3 defense right now from what I see on camera.
How about what you see with your eyes on the court?
As Krzysztofiak receives the inbound. Into the paint. 2 on the way, off the back of the rim. And it deflects off of Lincoln. Krzysztofiak will inbound, goes to Orcutt. That's a 3 off the side iron. And it will remain Dunkirk possession again. 7:06 left in regulation, 51-41, 10 points. Largest lead of the game for Fredonia. And it's a shot by Gutierrez, and it's good. Cutting it to 8, 51-43. And it's going to be a reach on Gutierrez. As it looks like Koopman will inbound. Gullo open in the paint, 2 on the way. And plate goes in off the double bounce.
He's getting that roll.
as it goes to Krzysztofiak from Tell. Tell looking for some separation. Orcutt trying to call for it and poked away by Gullo, and he can't quite make the save. Inbound going to Tell. 2 on the way. Click, clack, no dice. And it's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, Greg on the boards has been very good. Greg's shooting, not so good tonight. But he's been a beast on the boards.
Krzysztofiak will inbound here. And Orcutt fakes a 3, puts it up on the reload, and draws a foul. Foul's going to be on Hall. And from Hall's look, he can't believe it. And I saw Coach Petrano shaking his head a little bit too. So 3 free throws coming up here for Orcutt. First free throw's good, cutting it to 9.
They can get a nice, strong finish out of Orcutt.
Second free throw off the front iron. And Krzysztofiak jumped. I think he didn't realize there was 3 shots and not 2. So Orcutt looking to go 2 for 3. Oh, rolls off the rim. He's had a few free throws that have happened like that. Not bad shots, just a bad roll. Koopman again for 3. This time off the front of the rim, McCall grabs the board and gets it to Tell.
This is the guy I think you want to have the ball in his hands. He's been very good all night, pretty consistent. They stopped going to the boards, though. That inside game, that's where Dunkirk stopped. They had success early, and then they got away from that. Too many outside shots.
As Orcutt's floater off the mark and loose ball foul. And Tubby gets Orcutt. .533 left in regulation. Fredonia up 53 to 44. Gullo with it. Pass over to Lincoln. Gullo recovers the bad pass. Nice look to Koopman. And Koopman with a big game for Fredonia. Lead up to 11. 2 on the way, draws a foul. Foul's going to be on Koopman. And we've got a 30-second timeout here with exactly 5 minutes left in regulation. Fredonia's largest lead of the game now at 11 points, 55 to 44. And Fredonia, they're on the cusp of running away with this a little bit if Dunkirk keeps putting up these haphazard shots.
They're giving Dunkirk looks. They're giving Dunkirk an opportunity to get back in the game, and that's why Bertrando, the coach of Fredonia, has been all over his guys. Defensively, they've just had too many breakdowns. So Dunkirk's had their chances. They've had good looks at the basket. They're not falling. Shots are not falling. They're big guys that they're expected to turn in 12, 15 points a night. They're not doing it. I'm not sure where Tell is right now. I'm thinking somewhere around 10 points. His average is 15. Orcutt's 19. He's nowhere near that.
Yeah, Orcutt, from what I know, he's got 12. I know Tell's got 4 threes, so at least 12 each.
Yeah, he might be at 50. He might be hovering at around 15. He's getting close.
And he's at the free throw line right now. First free throw's good, making it 55-45. As Chavarez just came back in. Both free throws good, cutting it back to single digits. And Dunkirk with the full pressure. Hall is open if they want to get it past half, but it goes over to Putney. Putney with the dish to Gullo. Koopman with it on the wing. Nice look to Hall. 2 on the way. Counted on the foul. And the foul's going to be on
Krzysztofiak.
Yep. It was either Krzysztofiak or Orcutt because they were both in that vicinity. As Krzysztofiak will come out and Strong will come in. As Hall makes a free throw, making him 2 for 3 for the charity stripe.
That could be the dagger. Could be.
Chavarez over to Tell. Tell to Orcutt. In the paint, cross court. McCall for 3. Off the front of the rim. And rebounded by Koopman. And Gullo receives it. As we near the halfway point of the fourth. 58-46, Fredonia up. Gullo into the baseline, 2 on the way, count it on the foul. And that was clear hand to arm by Orcutt. And this one getting out of hand. Dunkirk got it cut down to 2 points at one point in the second half, but Fredonia's got it up now to 14. As a three-point play off the front of the rim, and Chavarez grabs the rebound off the bounce. And Chavarez bounced past to Orcutt. Into the paint, 2 on the way, off the side of the rim, and at this point, Orcutt's just forcing him. As it's going to be Gullo with it for Fredonia. In the paint, open shot, and Chavarez will get called for the foul. That's his 4th.
Sometimes it's just not your day.
And Gullo back to the free throw line. First shot is good off the bounce. Click, clack, and a Yahtzee. Lead up to 15. And second one rattles off. McCall saves it, finds Orcutt. McCall to Orcutt. Into the paint, 2 on the way, and that's good.
That's Greg Orcutt. That's what you want to see out of that guy.
Long pass to Koopman. Back to Gullo. 3 minutes left. 61-48. Fredonia up by 13. And Gullo going paint. 2 on the way. Off the front of the rim, McCall grabs the board by Chavarez over to Tell. Tell paint 2, cuts it to 11. 61-50, 2.5 left.
Full court press now for the Marauders.
At this point, you have to. As Koopman gets it past half court. Koopman just looking for some separation. Pass to Lincoln. Lincoln back to Gullo. 10 seconds left of the shot clock. Stolen by Orcutt. Taking it down court, into the paint, and a foul. So it'd be against Gullo.
Full timeout, Fredonia.
And we got a full timeout called by Fredonia with 1:56 left in regulation. 61-50 Fredonia up. This timeout brought to you by Dan Cha-Cha Injury Attorneys.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics.
Or an efficient personal approach for all of your transportation needs. More information about our Buffalo office is available at logisticsplus.com/Buffalo.
Less than 2 minutes left here in regulation, and Fredonia up 61-50.
Final from South Buffalo. Canisius gets back at Timon, 76-57 win today. Timon beat Canisius by 20 points a couple weeks ago. Canisius almost beat them by 20 tonight in their barn.
Both teams getting ready to go back out onto the court. And it will be an inbound coming here for Dunkirk. Chavarez will do the honors. He'll lob it over to Strong. And this is where Dunkirk has to hustle. Chavarez with it. Flip to Orcutt. That's a three. Off the side iron, McCall grabs the rebound. Goes down to 9 points, 61-52. 90 seconds left in counting. And a long pass to Hall. He's got open paint. Oh, nice look there, but Koopman couldn't get a handle on it. McCall taking it down court. Almost lost the dribble, but he is able to find Chavarez. Little more than a minute left in regulation. Kavion Tell, who's been hot from downtown. Strong to Orcutt. Orcutt gets fouled. So it'll be against Gullo, that's his second. With 1 minute, 1 second left. We're only one foul away from both teams being in the bonus. Chavarez will inbound and lobs it to Orcutt. Fade away by Orcutt, that's an air ball. And this is where Fredonia just needs to burn some clock. Does find Hall. And Hall will retreat and pass it over to Koopman.
They're screaming at these guys to foul, and they're not fouling.
And Orcutt gets the message.
They wasted a lot of time there. They had a foul to give.
They wasted about 16, 17 seconds. Gullo back at the free throw line. First free throw is good, making it 62-52. And second one off the mark, McCall grabs the rebound. Orcutt over to Tell, and Gullo's gonna foul. They did have a foul to give.
Petrano did not want his player fouling there, and he's letting them know why. That's just situational awareness.
As the first free throw is good, making it 62-53. 30.2 left. Tell looking to go 2 for 2 And he will once again, making it 62-54. And Chavarez nearly had a steal there, but it went out on him. Putney will inbound, and he's got to hurry. Gets it over to Koopman. And a foul, and that's on Chavarez. That's going to be his 5th. So Chavarez has fouled out. Koopman, who has been the hot hand for Fredonia tonight. Well, more than 20 points.
Juan Paz checks into the game. I got to believe he's a senior. And,
yep.
You know, the game's out of hand. I would put all the seniors in for Dunkirk, give them this opportunity and play a second or two in this rivalry game.
And it would
Kids
be cool
come to practice, work hard every day.
And didn't even cut you off the Frank, but it would be cool if he got a bucket because he hasn't scored a point all year.
I bring all the seniors in.
Well, a shot off the glass, and it's going to be a foul by McCall. And at this point, there's no need to foul. It's just prolonging the inevitable. Or check, that's on pause. First free throw off the mark. Second free throw is good, making it 65-54. And it's going to be Joey Lancaster coming in as a sub. He is one of the juniors on the team. And the inbound will go to Tell. Whew. Tell will try another three. Off the side of the rim, strong rebound. Off the mark, McCall cuts it down to 9. And it goes out of bounds. But it deflected off of Marauder.
Under 10. Dunkirk JV gets it done. Fredonia Varsity gets it done here at Dunkirk High School. I want to thank Athletic Director Andrew Burnside for making us feel comfortable here and putting a table out for us, some chairs. Great hospitality by the Athletic Director of Dunkirk, Andrew Burnside, doing a fantastic job here.
And McCall was actually trying to foul, but instead it was a jump ball. So Fredonia will just run the clock out, and they're going to get their 9th win of the season. And it was one that was back and forth for a little while, but for Dunkirk, a mix of missed shots, Fredonia getting on their runs, and foul trouble. Fredonia able to walk away with a 65-56 victory, but still, this was a solid game.
Yeah, pretty good game. I mean, Dunkirk didn't have their best shooting performance, and it showed in the final score, but all in all, a nice game. Two nice games back-to-back, two nice rivalry games, and, you know, they'll get back at it. And Fredonia is heading to the playoffs, and hopefully they can make a nice run, and we'll see what happens with Dunkirk.
And with that, again, Fredonia victorious in this matchup, and this fourth quarter brought to you by ComDoc, and along with Frank Wolf once again, and our producer Jeremy Becker, and can't forget our camera guy that's got the camera facing us right now in Dylan Murphy. This is Norm Rodriguez saying to the viewers, you've been watching this matchup between Dunkirk and Fredonia on WNYAthletics. We will see you next time.
Good night, wherever you are.